Good morning. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and we are diving into the book that I think really should help change your mindset and go after your goals. You should be able to use this tool in any area of your life, for sure. So, it is Friday. We can talk about the onesie that I'm wearing. It was a gift. And listen, I love jammies. So yes, I'm still in my jammies. But remember, if you're brand new to the page, you don't know this. If you do know me, I'm a homeschool mom of 4 daughters. I work from home. So I love to be in jammies. I love it. And I just love to be in sweats. Let's just be real. And so I was given this onesie yesterday, and I love it so much. The simple things. It's the simple things, right? So, if you're just tuning in, awesome. If you have the book and you're going through it, we're going to go through chapter 3. If you don't have the book, I highly recommend you get the book and go through it on your own time. It's incredible. It's a great tool. It's going to help you think differently. It's going to help you take action. We're going to talk about that in a second. And so let's do something fun. What is something you're thankful for today? I need you to share below. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. If you're watching this on replay, maybe it's Monday for you. But right now, it's Friday. So maybe some of you are at home. Some of you are at work. Anybody doing some shopping? We're taking our girls on a date today. So we have had a busy last 2 weeks. And so we're going to get our school done real quick. And then we're going to go see a movie later this afternoon. We're going to go see The Chosen, the Chosen Christmas movie, the story of Jesus. It's only in a very few theaters. If you have not watched The Chosen series, it's incredible. So it actually has its own app. So it's called The Chosen. We're going to actually take the girls to go see the movie, and then we're going to go to hibachi. Anybody love hibachi? You don't have to eat the rice. But it's where they cook in front of you, right? So like you can choose your meat. They cook incredible vegetables. I would prefer them using butter and garlic versus soy sauce. You guys, it's so fun. And so we are going on a family date. I'm really excited. So what are you thankful for? What are you doing this Friday? Are you doing anything fun? That's what we're doing. Okay, we're going to dive into the book. All right. So we are on chapter 3. And basically she says this: what can you expect when you use the 5-second rule? If you didn't listen to the last 2 videos, we talked about what can 5 seconds do. So the basic overview is the author, Mel Robbins, was going through a period in her life where she couldn't get out of bed. Every small task seemed huge. She knew what to do. She didn't want to do it, right? She hit the snooze button, wouldn't get her kids to work, all of the things. Needed a job. And so basically one day she was watching TV. She saw a rocket being launched into space. And she said, it did the whole 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, right? And she went, oh my goodness, I could launch myself out of bed. She couldn't get out of bed. She hit the snooze button. And therefore it took control of her whole day. And so that's where it started in the book. And so she gave a whole bunch of ideas of what you can do with 5 seconds. From the time you've got 5 seconds from the time you want to do something, and then all of a sudden your mind says, don't do it. You're not courageous enough. You're not good enough. You'll never amount to that. So why would you start, right? Before you start questioning why and how, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's what she talks about. She says this: when I used the rule that first morning, so like she said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to launch myself out of bed. So the next day, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, instead of hitting snooze, she went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Before she could talk herself out of it, before she went, well, you have to do this and this and this and this, right? She said, the first morning when I used the rule, I was as surprised as you are with how stupid it works. Like, oh, all right. Okay. She said, counting backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, seriously? I don't know why it worked. I just knew it did. I had struggled for months to wake up on time, and suddenly the 5-second rule made changing my behavior simple. A lot of you are here for fat loss. A lot of you are here to feel better. And you want to know what that takes? It takes changing behaviors, changing habits, and creating systems. It takes changing behaviors, changing habits, and creating systems. We've read the book Atomic Habits. It's an incredible book. And he talks about how you don't rise to the level of your goals. A lot of you are going to set goals in January. You fall to the level of your systems. It's the systems that get you to where you want to go. It's changing habits. It's taking action. I'm going to tell you something in here that I was talking with a friend. I'll read it for you and then I'll tell you it. So she says, later I would learn that when you count backwards, you mentally shift the gears in your mind. You interrupt your default thinking and you do what psychologists call assert control. Okay, so there's actual logic and thinking and science behind what she did. The counting distracts you from your excuses and focuses your mind on moving in a new direction. When you physically move instead of stopping to think, your psychology changes and your mind falls in line. She says, in a research book, I discovered that the rule is a starting ritual. That activates the prefrontal cortex, helping to change your behavior. She's like, there's science behind this, friends. It actually works. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you use the rule, the 5-second rule, you'll see it. There is 5-second window between your initial instinct to act and your brain stopping you. Seeing the 5-second window changes everything. The problem was very clear. It was me. I was holding myself back 5 seconds at a time. And so whatever you want to do, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get in the car and go to the gym. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, walk out of the donut shop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, make the phone call, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up and stop hitting snooze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, turn the TV off, go do something productive. You can use it in any area of your life. She said, so I made myself a simple promise. This is great. Listen to this part. If I knew that I should do something that could change me for the better in any decision in your life, anything, every single day. I told my husband last night, we always say, like, before bed, we'll say, like, what did you learn today? What is God teaching you? We ask each other questions, right? And I said, I have never been more aware that people need awareness. I said, we need to teach our kids to be fully aware. And that every single day, everything that we do, you make choices, good or bad, right or wrong, for the better or for the worse. You control your day. If anything, you might go, well, no, I have to go to work. I've got to do what my boss says. You control your attitude. You control the food that you put in your mouth. You control if you're going to be happy or sad. You control how you're going to treat other people. You control it with all of your choices. And if you don't have an awareness to be able to control your reaction, guess what? People will control you, your environment, your situations, the world. And I told my husband, I was like, we need to teach our kids to have a solid awareness, a solid focus, a plan to live life on purpose. That was my last night, very strong, passionate conversation before we fell asleep. Oh, man. Okay. So here's what she said. She made herself a promise, a simple promise. She says, if I knew what I should do, that I should do something that would change my life for the better, then I would use the 5-second rule to push myself to do it, regardless of how I feel. Is this making sense? Are you following? I'm truly curious. When I read the book, do you get a little golden nugget or do you feel like you actually need the book? I'd love to know. I start using the 5-second rule to force myself to not only get up early, but to also get to the gym, look for a job, drink less, and become a better parent and a wife. She says, if I started to feel too tired to exercise, I would say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I would. She clearly is not watching me. If I started to pour a drink that I shouldn't have, she would go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'd put down the bottle of bourbon. If I felt myself being, I would say, crabby to my spouse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, correct my tone and make myself kinder. If I caught myself procrastinating, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit down, I would I would get up and start on my resume. She said, what I discovered is the powerful pushing. Okay, what I discovered is powerful. Pushing yourself to take simple actions creates a chain of reaction in your confidence and your productivity. Now, she goes on and tells a ton of stories of people and how they love the 5-second rule. And here's what I need you to hear. Have you ever heard the phrase motivation is temporary? I can't motivate you enough to change your life. Other people cannot. You might go, I just need a little bit of motivation. No, motivation actually doesn't work. She says, forget motivation, it's a myth. I don't know why, when we all bought into the idea that in order to change, you must feel eager, you must feel motivated. It's complete garbage. I actually agree with her. The moment it's time to assert yourself, you will not feel motivated, right? You might watch me right now, but when you actually need it, you might be tired. You might be like, Stephanie doesn't know my day, right? You might feel great right now, but are you going to take that feeling and do something? She says, in fact, you won't feel like doing anything at all. If you want to improve your life, you need to get off your rear end and kick your own butt. In a world, I call that the power of a push. I can tell you what to do. You have to take the action. You have to have the discipline. You have to have the desire. You have to have the desire inside. Therefore, you need tools to get your booty off the couch, to get your rear up. One of the tools is the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get out of bed. Get to the gym. Get off the couch. Stop mindlessly watching TV. Go do something productive. Make a better decision for your life. Look at yourself in the mirror, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and say, I love you. Right? All right, a couple more things. I'm going to let you go. The book is great. It is a great tool. The rule doesn't make things easy. It makes things happen. That's why I describe it as a tool. It doesn't make things easier. Remember, I talk about you can grab all the information that you want. It takes action to change your life. Action. Doing something. I can't come to your house and slap that donut out of your hand. I can't make you go run or walk or do a workout. I can't make you stop watching the TV. I can encourage you. I can give you tools. You need tools in your tool belt of life. The 5-second rule is a tool. All right. I thought I had one more thing. Here it is. She says, you see, it's not the big moves that define your life. It's the smallest moves that define your life. That's how I'm going to end it. It's the smallest moves consistently every day that you might not see what you want right away, right? But it's the small moves. It's the habits that you change. It's the systems that you create that eventually get you to where you want to go. Every phase in your life and your career will require a different you. Using the 5-second rule, you'll become the person you've meant to become in this next phase of life. So lastly, here's what she said. Knowing what you need to do to improve your life takes wisdom. You're all getting wisdom by watching people, by reading books, by learning, having awareness, right? You're giving yourself wisdom. Now, pushing yourself to do it takes courage. 5 seconds of courage every day, every moment, every choice, with your attitude, with the way you talk to people, with the actions that you take, the food that you eat, the way you spend your money. 5 seconds. Have an awareness of what you're doing. Take a step back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This book is great. It is a great tool. My goal this year is to give you tools this next year. I feel like I haven't set you up for success. Meaning, I need you to have an awareness. You need tools to create systems and habits. A tool is 5 seconds, right? The 5-second rule. There's lots of tools that you can use to help you on your journey, not to make it easy, but to make it more simple, right? Not to make the task in general easier, but to get you to take action to do it. So, I hope you've had a great morning. Happy Friday if you're watching live. And did you take a golden nugget? Is there anything that you've learned? If anything, pay attention to your day and see how many times you have to use the 5-second rule. Did anybody use the 5-second rule yesterday? I would love to know. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. I've got to go get productive so that I can go on a family date. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.